You think the Vigor army is just going to stand there and shoot Ryu at where they're at right now? Of course not! They're going to try to bring in some heavy firepower to fight back against him because they know that he's going to just kick their butts. It's just that simple. Hey, what's going on, guys? This is RRPG, and welcome to another episode of RRPG Let's Play with Ninja Gaiden Sigma on the PS3. In today's episode, we pick back up where we left off, and we are going to be fighting this huge military tank, but there should be another one we're going to be fighting after that, so we're going to be fighting two, and then we will fight against another boss after this, or after these two. But anyway, let's get on with the episode that's already in progress, and as you can see, I am fighting the big huge tank with the anti-tank arrows, or the APS, FDS arrows, or what you will call them. I would use those against this boss because they do, against these three bosses in this episode, because they are the most powerful weapons that you can use when you're fighting against them, as your weapons will have no effect, your melee weapons will have no effect against them. But if you want to use the explosive arrows at your own expense, that's also fine too. But like I said, I would recommend that you try to get the anti-tank arrows, because they will do more damage. And if you think about it, anti-tank missiles, yeah, they're more powerful than your average explosives. We should be close to defeating this tank. Shouldn't be much longer, but you will be taking damage from these guys, as they will be shooting their machine gun, or Gatling gun bullets at you, so just be prepared for that. And let's defeat it. And we finally did a number on that. And right down that way, we get an elevator that is going to open up for us. But before we go up there, there's some stuff we ought to do down here first. Like restocking our arrows and getting some items. But, oh, and by the way, they were called APFSDS missiles. My bad. Okay, we can always use another Great Spirit Elixir. Alright, let's go down this way. And we should find something very interesting in that pathway, if I'm not mistaken. Why, yes we do. It's the Team Ninja tablet! We get our health fully restored. Yay! I just love it how they always put in Easter eggs like that. Especially something that will instantaneously refill your health. So that's always a good sign. And as you can see, we still have the Dabalaro giant sword on our back. I don't know if we're going to be able to find any golden scarabs down here, so I think we need to go ahead and make our way up. Okay, let's go ahead and save real quick. Thank goodness that they had a save spot for us before the next boss fight. Okay, we're here at the overpass, and we got some more Vigorian army brats that are going to be shooting rockets at us from their rocket launchers. Cheap jerks. But that's okay, we have the giant sword on our hands, so we should defeat them in no time. But that isn't going to stop a huge giant military chopper from coming at us, now is it? Yep, this is the third boss that we're fighting in this video. This is the Vigor Army military chopper. And like the last battle, use your APFSDS arrows on this guy, or on this machine, because they will prove to be very beneficial in attacking it. And of course, they're going to take less damage, because the chopper is proven to be more resistant against the explosive arrows. Gosh darn it! I should have had that weapon on me in the first place, the anti-tank arrows. Why did I have the explosive arrows? Don't ask me why. And when it's slowing down like that, make sure you use your arrows like crazy, so you can do lots of damage to it. But keep in mind that this guy will continuously shoot missiles right at you. So be sure you always stay on the speedy evasive maneuvers, like with almost every battle. And if he's just shooting machine gun bullets at you, just take the abuse and just, you know, shoot him like crazy. I mean, machine gun bullets, they're not gonna hurt you that much. It's just the big stuff that you need to worry about. Okay, we finally defeat the military chopper. And here goes Ryu Hayabusa delivering the final blow to it. Alright, now we can finally move down further away from this place. But let's go ahead and restock our arrows first and make our way down further and see if we can try to get up to where we can shoot down that radio control tower. Oh gosh, I love that awesome music. Oh good, another Elixir of Spiritual Life. And another Muramasa shop. Alright, let's see if we can try to upgrade it. Nope, we do not have enough essence on our hands, so we're gonna have to skip that for now and move upwards by doing some flying bird jumps. And speak of the devil, we get another golden scarab. Alright. Okay, now we're on the rooftop. Now, this is where we want to shoot down the radio control tower. In order to defeat that, you have to shoot the lights that are surrounding it. Now, there will be enemies that are going to fight against you, like these Vigurian army grunts here. So make sure you take them down first, and then focus all your attention on the radio tower. I told you that Dabalaro Giant Sword is pretty powerful against these guys. You know, with Tecmo and Koei, you know, since they went through that merger, I wonder if they're ever going to try something with Ninja Gaiden, if they try to do something like with Dynasty Warriors or whatever. Because I think for Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, from my knowledge, I think they actually had, well, no, maybe it was in one of the Dynasty Warriors games. Maybe Dynasty Warriors 6 or 7. But you could have the costumes of the Dead or Alive characters for some of the characters that were in that game, you know, that you could play as. So I thought that was pretty cool. I wonder if they could try to incorporate the characters from Dead or Alive into something like this. Well, not something like this, but something into Dynasty Warriors. Speaking of which, I went back and played Samurai Warriors recently on the PS2. Okay, we finally destroyed that control tower. Now the military's gonna be in scrambles and we don't even have to worry about them anymore. Well, not just yet. We still have to escape from this place though. They're still gonna come at us like hotcakes. Or like a pack of wild dogs, rather. Okay, now we need to move over to the door that's adjacent or parallel to the door that we came through. And Ayane is giving us another tip that we need to be aware of.
Resistance around the train turntable is low, and it is a perfect time to steal a train. The rail runs through the Dwarku district.
Since now we need to escape from the military base like we had predicted, and the train will run through the Dwarku district as we go along. Oh! How could I ever forget these guys again? It's the guys that shoots the lasers, the droid bots. Hate these guys, like I said. Why don't they just go away, leave me alone? And there we did the running against the wall to make it to the other side. I mean, you have a limited time to run against the wall, but if you play a game like Shank on the PSN or the Xbox Live Arcade, you can run against walls for an infinite amount of time, which is pretty cool. Okay, now here's a little trick when going through this, through these next 3 areas. Well, specifically this one. That you will be fighting against military grunts here, and you have to keep going. Keep going in this direction for a little bit, and then you will come at a dead end, and then you will have to make your way back, and you need to come back to this room, because there will be more of these guys you have to fight, and then you will get a key item, like I will show you right now. Okay, now let's go ahead and make our way down the elevator. Why am I using the dragon sword? I do not know why. Okay, now, as we go in here, of course, there's going to be more of these cheeky brats. Ugh, hate these guys, like I said. What am I saying? I hate all the enemies in this game. They're ridiculously cheap. Well, I hate the ones in Ninja Gaiden 2 and Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 more, because the cheapness factor has been raised significantly. Okay, now that door is locked. What we need to do is we need to make our way back to that one area that I told you about. Let's go ahead and make our way out of this door, and then take the elevator again. And then go this way. Enter that door again. And voila! There's some more enemies that you have to fight. Like I said, defeat these, and they should give you the item that you're looking for to get past that door that was locked. But of course, these guys are going to have rocket launchers on them. Like we haven't seen that before. Okay, I think it was only one of them that you had to defeat, because right now, the item is glowing like crazy. And we get the control room key. That is the item that we need to get access to the control room to operate the monorail. In operating that monorail, that will be our one-way ticket to get out of the military base. Okay, now, finally, we can make our way inside here, where we're going to activate the monorail, and then we can mate like a tree and leaf. And what a good way to end this level with some really fabulous FMV eye candy. I have to say, Itagaki, you really do put in some really good time and effort to make the character models look very splendid. Especially with Ryu. I mean, you're up there with like Hideo Kojima and Shinji Mikami and Hideki Kamiya. Those type of people that know, and even Tetsuya Nomura too, those type of people who know how to put in some quality in their character models when they're in game like that. Just keep riding, just keep rolling, just keep rolling. I know, it's supposed to be like, just keep swimming from Finding Nemo, but, hey, we're on a train, so I can't complain. Nice eye shot. Really good detail. But, while we're going this way, there is another train that's inbound for us. So, this is our one-way ticket to jump off the train right about now. And then the train blows up, and it's going to put, I would say put, it would put the Dorku district in an upheaval, or in an uprising, but no. Not right now, because we finally cleared Chapter 11. And it took us 25 minutes to get through that one. Nice. Okay, folks, I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to end this episode off right here. So next time on Double RPG, let's play with Ninja Gaiden Sigma on the PS3. We are going to start Chapter 2, and it's going to be Chapter 12, and it's going to be a long chapter, which will probably take at least about 3 or 4 videos to get through. But anyway, if you haven't done so already, go check out my review of Dissidia 012 Final Fantasy on GotGame.com, as there's a link in the description below this video, as well as the links to my Facebook and Twitter page to keep up to date with things and what's going on with my life. But anyway, take care of yourselves, gamers, and I'll see you on the next episode. See you guys then.